is recording as well. Now let me go to my first slide. So as part of today's session, these are the topics which we are going to cover in this session. Okay. So at the very first time, let me introduce myself for that. Then development strategies. How are we going to develop the strategies? We will discuss what are the challenges and models as well. What kind of challenges as a manual trader which we have, and how are we going to overcome by using the Python algo stock market trading approach? Okay, and what kind of concepts which I'm going to offer, what kind of futures, benefits which I'm going to offer as part of this course. Okay, and final remarks. That's all as part of today. Okay,
Hello.
so now,
Sorry for interruption. Can you, the slide could be little bit larger so that it will be visible more and more. Actually, small slide actually.
Unmuted.
Is there any setting?
you have to phone. Otherwise, there is a bottom. You can see a enlarge icon over there, or you need to turn up your phone in
Okay,
the
okay,
vertical left.
okay. Got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Or anyhow, the recording will be available. Once this class is done, I'm going to share this recording, and you can use this recording on your desktop or laptop, or you can revisit over here again. Okay. Okay. Now let me go over here. Let me introduce myself. Myself Shrikanth. Currently, I'm in Bangalore. Basically, I'm from Andhra Pradesh. As for my professional career side, I have almost 14 years of experience where I have worked for the multinational companies over there as a financial institutions over there. I have created the multiple strategies and models for these financial needs. Okay, and I'm the existing, I'm ex-employee for the JP Morgan Chase Bank. My expertise over here is I work for the Python, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and process mining tools, Tableau, and other kind of tools where we are utilizing these tools to build models and strategies for our organizations. Okay. As part of my current role, currently I'm leading a team where my team is primarily focused on the developing the models and strategies for the optimal outcome of the financial models. Okay, and for the financial institutions as well. Okay, before I'm going to jump into my next slide, okay, let me introduce what it is, a trend, what kind of indicators which we have, and what kind of problems and how are we going to solve it over here. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. What are the trend indicators, right? We have so many indicators in the market. Most of the people, you people, will follow the uh, super trend or moving averages or HMC cloud or ADX, some kind of indicators you follow, right? But have you observed any kind of challenges over there? There are three kind of challenges. A trend has the direction, either up direction or down direction, correct? So let me show you over here. Okay, just give me a minute. So let's understand the problem with that, then we can move on. Okay, so a trend, it will go like this, right? Or it could be a downtrend. If it is a downtrend, it will go like this, right? But the problem over here is, okay, you have to identify, and these trend indicators won't work in certain periods. That one we call them as, already in the volatile market, these trends won't work, right? In this stage, it won't work, right? These are the challenges. Apart from this, trend indicators will work efficiently as compared to other things. And one more challenge also there. The challenge is most of the trend indicators, once it is eaten up, some portion of the trend, then only it will give you the signal, for example. So it is started downtrend, okay, and it went to the some stage, okay, then it will start upwards, right? It will start the upwards. So where you will get your signal? Somewhere you will get your signal over here, right? In this place, you will get your signal, which it means you have lost all this information, right? All this trend, you lost it. And if you are working for the, okay, and volatility market, most of the times you will fail on this volatility market. All the times these fake signals will fail when once if you enter over here, if you do not exit, then it will fail over here, right? So these are the challenges which we have in the trend indicators, right? How are we going to solve these trend indicators with the other indicators, right? So now let's see. We have a volatility indicators to support to get the proficient good amount of trend. If you want to capture it, then you are going to use the volatility indicators, correct? So in this volatility indicator, okay, basically what it will do. So how much volatility in the particular price occurring? Okay, if you are able to use proper volatility indicator, you can avoid these kind of some kind of, okay, you can avoid. Just let me show you the screen again. Why it is not showing? 1 minute, I think, yeah, this one. So if you use the volatility indicators, you can avoid false price change. Okay, you can properly capture it, and you are not going to generate the signal. Just you will continue the existing trend. Correct. So for that reason, you have to use the volatility indicator. Okay, to avoid the false signals in your, like in the volatility market. Now there is one more challenge. You have lost the some of the trend, right? In the normal trend indicators. To cover that, what you have to do? You have to use the either, okay, oscillator or momentum indicators, right? So if you use the momentum indicator, it will tell you the stress. Sorry, instead of that, first you have to use the oscillators. Oscillators, what it will do? It will give you the overbought or oversold zones. From there, based on that, you can take the decision either you need to purchase at this location or you need to wait. For example, in the overbought situation, okay, either you will sell it, right, in the overbought, right? So you will take the confirmation from the oscillator, right? Then if you discuss about the momentum indicators, right? Momentum will tell you how much long this trend will continue. Okay, how much long this trend will continue, where you need to exit, how strong the trend it is. Those things you can capture using the momentum indicators, right? So once you got these momentum indicators and oscillators, that is good, right? And also you got the volatility indicators as well, right? But all the times, all these three things, it will not work. Why? Because if the volume is very low, okay, or the price is very huge difference, okay, that time there is a problem. All these indicators will give you the false signals, right? Then you are going to use the volume indicators. So it will confirm previously how much volume it is generated to continue the trend. Is it the same volume or not? So based on that confirmation, you will take the decision. So can I go with the current trend or not? Okay. And even that there has some problems, right? What kind of problem it is? Okay, so you have lost these some, even if you use all these things, either volatility or oscillator, momentum indicator, all these things, that is fine. But the problem over there is if you have the trend lines, so you have still, you are not capture the this trend part. Okay, why? Because just let me try to write it over there. It is not showing. Okay, so if you want to capture from here to here, okay, it is not possible. So if you want to capture the trend before it is going to start, then you have to use the trend lines, okay, support or resistance indicators, which will help you to identify where you need to take the profit, where you need to entry, proper entry into the particular instrument. Okay, apart from these things, so you have somehow you have captured all these things. So far is good. Okay. So in the sentiment indicators will help you. Will this, how much volatility is there? How much long you can wait? And all those things you can get it, the information from the sentiment indicators. But let me tell you one thing. Now, you know all these things. Once I given you the strategies and indicators or models, the combinations, okay, still there is a challenge for you. You need to apply all these combinations and you need to wait for the right entry and you need to place an order, correct? This is so much challenging for you. Anyone, it's a big challenge to sit in front of the computer to place your order manually, correct? Even though if you know entire information, okay, that is a challenge. Even after that, the combinations you are going to generate by using these strategies, these are the models or indicators, just indicators. It is just tell you you can buy or sell, but it won't tell you exactly which entry is a profitable entry, which entry is not a profitable entry. Those things you are going to use the strategies. Strategies will play a critical role to place a profitable entry into the markets with the help of indicators or models which we have discussed, right? So these strategies has different types of strategies we all know, right? For example, in day trading strategies. So these strategies most of the times people will use for intraday, right? These intraday strategies is little bit different compared to indicator related strategies. Sorry, indicators. Okay, day open strategy, or maybe you can use some people will they use the moving average 9 and 20 and all. Some people they may use the RSI indicators. Okay, but they will go with the long. They will check entire trend, entire week, and they will take the decision on the current day. Okay, even in the current day, the type of the candle is open, what is first hour of the volume and trend in each and every information they will capture. Once the day high is broken, then they will take an entry and they will take small amount of profit and they will come back, they will exit the trade. And most of the people they will use the swing trading, right? In the day trading level. Okay, so that is good for options, or maybe only few hours if you want to stay here, stay, then it is good. Okay, but what about the medium term? Okay, if you are using the futures, okay, or maybe if you are using the averaging the orders, I'm saying entries, this in the simple terminal, I'm saying in the order book. Okay, that time medium term strategies will be helpful. Most of the people will use the uh, futures. Okay, and some people they may use the weekly basis. Okay, and some people they may use for the equities futures as well to trade in the short term. If for example they know some kind of event is going to happen within the next 1 week, so basically market what will happen is before 1 week onwards it will accumulate or it will distribute, or the activities will start from the before 1 week itself. Okay, if you try to capture the right entry, then you can capture it at 10% or 5% of the market momentum over there. Okay. And if you go with the long-term strategies, even by using all these indicators, okay, in the long term, most of the people they will use the equity based trading approaches. Okay, so what are the good thing over there is long term. You're not going to fall under the loss. Okay, because whenever it is fall down 5% or 10%, you will accumulate. And once it is reaches to the average point from your order book, then you will sell it, right? This is the thing in the long term. Okay, they are not going to use the futures and options and all, right? And next kind of strategies is risk reward strategies. Okay, in the risk reward strategies, most of the people they may use in daily they will use, but mostly I myself mostly I will use in the expiry days. So if you will put the loss maximum loss maybe 100 rupees, maybe sorry 100 points, then you will place an order. Then if it's go to the right direction, then you will get the almost all everything. Let me say 3%, 1:3 ratio, you will exit it. Okay. And all these things is so far is fine. What are the models which we have discussed or indicators, each and everything we have discussed. So most of you people, the manual traders, they will use the one single time frame. That is a challenging, right? So either you have to go back to the hourly time frame, weekly and monthly time frames, and you will make the uh, uh, trend lines, you will draw each and everything based on that. You will take, you have to remember each and everything, right? So this is so much challenging, right? Sometimes you may need to take the decision within 5 minutes, or maybe first candle itself, you need to take the decision based on the historical data, or maybe based on the yesterday data and all, right? And sometimes it will be greatly helpful for you, right? So if you want to build a multi-frame strategies, okay, this Python training will be greatly helpful for you. Okay, so so far we are good. We understand the models, right? And we understand the strategies, the combination, what kind of combinations which we need to use to build our own strategy. Okay, and we can automate it, right? But I'm saying without automation also you can do manually. But there are some challenges to go with the manual approach in your trading. Okay, let's see some of the challenges which we can. Okay, so some of the challenges which we have as a manual traders. Okay, so very first thing is time constraints. So you have to wait all the time from the morning 7:30 onwards. You will see the global market trend. Then 9:15, you will see the pre-open market details, and you will go to the different sites to understand the market sentiment, how it is going to perform. All those things you have to capture before the market starts, right? And once it is started, before you're going to take an entry, until the time you are going to wait it all the time. Once you took the entry, with the pressure, with the tension, you will wait for the it will go up or it will go down until you will exit. You will stay in the market. Okay, if you're very disciplined in this, you don't need any automation. You can go with your own way. Okay, but if you are not the proper time, if you are not able to maintain your proper time, for example, you have to go for the lunch, or somebody called you immediately, or you have placed the stop loss and target entries. Okay, and what will happen over there is, okay, sometimes the price may jump. Okay, if the price is jumped, then your order may not be triggered. That is pretty much sure. If you, for example, if you are in the MCX or commodity, the price will jump certain cases, most of the cases. I'm saying if it is very huge volatilities over there. So if you place an entry or something, stop loss or targets, even it won't take the stop loss, but it will fall down 2%, 3%. That time it will be problematic. That's why most of the people they will keep an eye. Even if they were not in front of the computer, they will keep an eye. Even they place the stop loss and target values. Once if it is reaches to that, then they will manually exit it. Okay, that is a one problem. Okay. And one more problem over there is if you place a stop loss and targets, if you want to change it frequently, I mean not frequently, periodically based on the market momentum and market sentiment and all, then again you have to sit in the manual. I'm saying you have to sit in front of your terminal, right? That is a challenging. This is a time constraint. Each and every day you have to sit in front of your computer. Correct. And even if you're good with sitting with in front of the computer, that is fine. Okay. But what about the emotional things? So sometimes due to the first maybe middle of the day or beginning of the day, you got the 1% candle, it's either upside or downside, is at a time just within 5 minutes it is take an entry. I'm saying it is fall down. Okay, it is found a big candle over there. Then most of the people they may thought, okay, something has happened and everybody is short, everybody is selling out, and why can't I sell it? Okay, so you may got the kind of thoughts, right? So unnecessarily, sometimes most of the times within at the last minute in the 5 minutes candle, in the last minute it is fall down, then obviously it will come back. Okay, and sometimes if it is the first minute or second minute, if it is formed the big candle, okay, then it may reach back to the middle of the candle or maybe beginning of the candle. If it is not reached back, then it will continue. Right? These kind of emotional detail you should aware. If you do not aware, then again you will fall back the trap of the investors, the big players. Okay. Then even if you are able to control your emotion, then if you want to stay continue without the automation, without algo trading, then that is good. But there is one more information for you. Okay, one more thing you have a challenge. For example, you have holdings. Okay, you have seen some kind of charting channels that you want to just know, will that go up or go down. So most of the people they make you fear, they will give you the wrong information, each and everything they will give you. Due to this information overload, your decision may get affected. Okay, if it is getting affected, then it will be a problematic for you. Correct. Okay, so trading terminal, you should not affect because of the information. Just give me a minute or keep on pinging me. Okay. So the thing over here is, even if you have, you do not see in some kind of market information outside of the terminal. Okay, still you may face the heat on the market volatility. Why? Because if there are any events, the values it fluctuates up and downs very frequently. Okay, so if you are very strict and if you are very say uh, hold your breath, even if it's fall down 2%, 3%, then you are good. Okay, if you stick with your stop loss and target, whatever your decision, key decision before the market you have took, if you are consistent with that, then you are good and you don't need any automation with that. Okay, if you do not have those things, even if you have market volatile, if you are able to control properly, sometimes you need to execute your orders. Sometimes this real information also is there. Okay, the original information, the whatever it is, decision which was taken with RBI or maybe global causes, you have to exit it. Okay, so even your trading terminals sometimes it may stop you. Okay, because it won't respond immediately because due to the huge volume of people they log in because of the unnecessary information they thought maybe market is going to collapse, they want to exit their positions and all, that time the application may not respond. That time unnecessarily you will face the heat and you may feel bad. I didn't exit it because system is not responded. Okay, so even all these informations, if you handle it with the proper discipline, yes, you're good. You don't need any automation. But before we are going ahead, There is one more thing. With this, all these strategies and models, okay, with these manual challenges, all you are holding tight. But how many instruments with your bare eyes can see that? Maybe one, two, maybe 10, right? So all these strategies or models may not work or may work. Okay, maybe it will give you 50% or maybe 70% accuracy. Maybe it will give you the signal, maybe weekly once based on your strategy. Okay, then the entire week sitting in front of the computer for only one instrument is a challenge, right? If you have a strategy which it has 50 or 70% accuracy, okay, maybe just assume that it's 50% accuracy. Any strategy, anything, it will give you 50% damn sure. Okay. So now let me tell you, after three attempts, it is failed, then enter the fourth attempt. You have some recovered it, you have some uh, 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 overcome the your losses. You can save some win trade ratio over there. Continuously it is fall down three times, then enter fourth time. Then you have saved some kind of execution and some kind of strategies which you can build it to execute to enter only certain period of times automatically. Okay, so that you can improve your say success story with a 70 to say, 70 to 80% win trade ratio. Okay, with that. So with an automation, you can keep an eye almost all hundreds of instruments at the same time. Okay. Once it is running in your computer on your cloud system, just give your own strategy to the system and it will keep and look all these hundreds of instruments. When it is the best, then it will take an entry, then it will exit automatically. This is a way you can avoid manual challenges with the automation. Okay. Before I'm going ahead, anyone has any questions which you like to ask me, I'm very much happy to answer. Anyone has any questions?
Okay,
Okay.
the strategies you're talking
So,
about is already been prepared by you, and that you are going to explain, or how it is.
so some of the strategies which I have, I'm going to give it to you, and some strategies which you are going to build within the with the help of this training, and within the training itself, we are going to build those kind of strategies and models, or you can say indicators by yourself in the within the class itself. I'm going to guide you how to do that.
Okay, so we can code our own strategies, right?
Yeah, that's all. That is the intention of this training. You have to create your success story by writing your own scripts.
Okay.
So because any strategy or any model which is outside of the your mind, it may work or it may not work, or you don't know what is it working or is it not working. You are not tested it. If you tested it, you have the confidence. You can stay in the market. You won't go outside, right?
Yes.
So somebody gives some strategy and you don't have the confidence. If it is going also opposite direction, what you think, then you will exit it without,
Right.
I'm saying you won't follow the strategy at all, right?
Okay, what are the strategies we code, or what we'll do? So where it is deployed in our normal
I'm going
system,
to show
or
you that
is it
code.
cloud? Okay.
That is up to you. So, for example, you can see this code, right? So I have the framework, which this entire framework, which we are going to create within the training itself by your own hands. Okay.
Okay.
Every
Okay.
day I will give part by part, and in front of your computers you will write the code each and everything. Okay, once the framework is created, and I will help you out to create your own strategy, and whenever you have free time you can create by yourself, and if you need any help I will be there to assist you to create your own strategies. Okay? And this code will run on your local machine and in the cloud. Either you can use the AWS or GCP or whatever it is. So just it is a 1 year is a free of cost, and after that you need to, maybe if you want to continue with the AWS, then you can pay to the AWS. Otherwise, just cancel that account and you can create one more account by yourself and deploy your code, and it will run on 24/7 without any interruption like power or network or anything. Just it will give you 2 GB of RAM, and I think unmuted. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, go
Have
ahead,
any
team.
other?
Have any other question?
Sorry, my voice is repeating.
My voice is repeating.
Hello. Am I audible?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah,
I don't
echo
know,
is
man.
coming.
Yeah, echo is coming.
Pradeep, can you please go on mute? Okay, am I audible right now? Hmm?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Now, yeah, go ahead. Anyone has any other questions? Yeah, Dilip or Deepak, Pradeep.
If you are newcomer this for your session, then is it easy for us to understand?
Sorry, come again. Can you repeat again? If you don't mind.
We are newcomer, but this Python or
Hmm.
this and all, then too we can easily
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, that's why
Is
I'm
it
giving the Python training as well. You will get the
okay?
Python training in this course. You will come to know all these things in a short, in next 2 to 3 slides. What kind of thing I'm going to cover, what kind of things you will learn as part of this course, and other things. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else? Any other questions before I'm going ahead to my next slide? Okay. So now let me tell you one thing. Now we understand some challenges with manual trading. And even though we aware of the best strategies and models, but we can't trade it efficiently as we want. Maybe we can concentrate 1 or 2 instruments, correct? Now, if we use the Python, what it will do? Okay, first it will take the data from the real time. Okay, and based on that, it will do analysis. I'm saying at the time of creating your own models and strategies, we will download the data, and I'm going to give you the data from the 2010 onwards. Okay, you can test it and you can do your own model and strategies as well. So once you have the data, then you will analyze the data. Okay, once you analyze what kind of time frame, what kind of things, once you transform the data which is required to your algorithm. Okay, algorithm or a indicator or a model, whatever you thought. Okay, just build the code. I'm going to help you out once we are there. Okay, once you prepare this code, then it will give you the signals. To avoid the false signals, we will build our strategy, right? Once we strategy completed, we will test, we will back test it, and once it is going good, then we will apply the live. Okay, so once we apply to the live this strategy, from there the code will take the real-time data tick by tick, second by second, or minute by minute, or 5 minutes. It will take the data and it will convert into the 15 minutes, 1 minute, 1 hour, and it based on your strategy demands, it will convert the data over in the data analysis and collection side. Once there strategy, it will take the data and it will take the suggestions, either you have to go with buy or sell. Once strategy give you the decision, then the trade will be executed. Once the trade is executed automatically, then the risk management and optimization concept, it will keep on a look on the particular order, if it is falling down, then it will be apply the stop loss. Instead of writing the stop loss at a time, then you can, once it is reaching beyond your stop loss, then you can execute the stop loss order on the live. If it is going above the, it is keep on momentum is very strong, then you can change the target on the fly over here. Even for example, you placed an order, unfortunately you fall under the loss. Okay, the next time what you will do, you will apply the double order quantity. Okay, for example, maximum how many times it will fail? Maximum 10 times, just assume that. Okay, so second time you will apply the double order, third time 75, fourth time again 100. Like this it will continue until next success order is performed. Once it is performed, then whatever the incurred losses from the last 9 trades, you can avoid it. Then the trade quantity will be resetted, okay, to the default 15 quantity or 25 quantity, whatever the quantity which you define. Okay, that way you can uh, safeguard your capital all the times, right? With this automation, this is the advantage with your automation. So as part of the training, what we are going to learn is, okay, as part of the training, you will get the Python training, okay, and the frameworks which you are going to learn from here, this all these frameworks, okay, and trade lib, you are going to have your own indicators or strategies, each and everything, okay, and once you are there, you can use the your user information you can maintain over here, okay. If you have any instruments, you have keep it your strategies and each and everything, okay, everything you can keep it over there, and you can also take the backup of your data everyday wise, and instruments, sorry, just give me a minute. And orders, it will track the information, how many orders are triggering at what price and all. Then you can send the messages to your Telegram automatically with the help of Python code. And you can, if you want to maintain more than one user, still you can do that. In the user section you can add any number of users. It will generate the token automatically without login to the client machine, and it will place the order behalf of them. Okay, automatically system will place the order. Okay, so, and this source will use this trade lib directory to use your strategies and models. For example, you want to work with, you have created your own strategy and you don't want to share to anybody else, and that's the reason I have created over here. Okay, there are multiple strategies which you have, and formulas as well over there. And if you want, this is for the live code. Okay, and if you want to work with TradeView, so you are not expert. Okay, unfortunately you are not expert with the Python, then you have created some strategies, or somebody suggested you some strategies which is available in the say TradeView. Okay, if you want to use those things, then this framework will help you out to integrate your code with the Python framework, and it will place an order automatically. And remaining logic, for example, you got 2 to 3 strategies. If you want to combine both strategies and to build a customized strategy by yourself, then you can do over here with this code. Okay, and apart from these things, once you understand this piece of code, okay, this is the framework understandable manner, and this code itself, everything, each and every file or line you are going to create on your machine by with the help of me. Every day I'm going to teach you each and every file how to create for these things. Okay, so that you will understand, you are not going to depend on anybody else in future. If you want to do modifications by yourself, you can do it, or if you want to build your own strategy, your own model also, you can do it by yourself. Okay, after that, models and strategy development. So I'm going to help you out how to create a indicator or a model and a strategy which is going to apply for your trades, I'm going to help you out, and we are going to create 1 to 2 strategies and models within the class. Okay, and these strategies and models are involved in the multi-time frame zone. Then we are going to use, we are going to convert this data, 1 minute data, into 5 minutes, 5 minutes to 15 minutes, and we will combine all this data into a 1 minute level. For example, in the 1 minute level, you need 1 hour data. Yes, it is possible, and 15 minutes also possible. Any number of things you can add in a single minute. Okay, for example, some people like me, I'm going to use the RSI indicator. Okay, day wise. Okay, day wise calculations I want to apply in my 1 minute record, so that I can take a decision once it is crosses to the below, fall under the 30, then I will take the immediate decision. Or some people, they may use the 15 minutes or hourly moving averages. Once in the 1 minute level it reaches to the 1 hour moving average, then it will place an order automatically. That way you can utilize this one multi-time frame. And if you want to integrate with your brokers like Jaroda or Fires or anybody else in the market, we are going to I'm going to help you out how to create the integration without, for example, if you use any other things, you have to write the code by, I'm say, you have to log in each and every time, right, to generate the tokens. Okay, so here you don't need to be do like that. So here automatically this code will log in behalf of you, and it will generate a token. The token will be stored under your user information. From there it will take that user, the token information, this kind of token informations, to place an order in your broker terminals. Okay, so once this is done, okay, so once you have prepared all this code, then the strategies you need to test it. There are multiple backtesting techniques. Some people, most of the people, they follow one-way direction, but here you have multi-direction techniques you are going to learn. For example, once you place an order by order, then you are going to sell it, right? So from your selling means the order is not going above, right? So you have to take the sell end again. You have totally 3 orders will be formed. Once is a buy. For example, if you purchased at 100 rupees at 100 rupees at 930, okay, this is one order, right? Now 955, then it reaches to 110, okay, then it is a sell. Then one trend is completed. Now some strategies, back testing techniques, it won't follow to take next order immediately, like your sell and buy. Okay, once you sold it, then again buy to the downtrend. Those kind of things it won't track, but here you can track it, and you can write your one way direction or both directions. And instead of continuing order management, for example, some people, they use the continuation in the back testing. Here either you can use the continuation of the test, or you can break it day wise. For example, day wise, if you want to test it, you can do that. Some people, for example, if you use the moving average, it's not a day wise, it's a uh, series wise. For example, last 1 week, if there is any signals or deviations or divergences are happened from only twice a day, or maybe within a day twice, like that will take it. But here either you can control it daily, one order, either buy or sell, or just one sequence, you can follow that. That way also, that kind of testing also you can perform over here. Okay, now in the once you done and you prepared each and everything in this training itself, then the most of the people, they interest on the options trading, right? In the options level, most of the people, they struggle to pick the right price of the particular option. Okay, so here automatically, just you need to, in the excel, in the code itself, you can define at what price you need to choose. For example, let me show you. Yeah, so this one, yep. So if you want to use holding, for example, this is for the user's account. Okay, just give me a minute. update availability. Yeah, Telegram quantity. Okay, so here either one means the right price. For example, it's a bank nifty 44,500, the price is running. If one means if it is going to buy the right uh, price, it will pick it up automatically. 45,500 or 44,500 CERP, it will pick it up. If you give 2, it will take it to the higher price. It will go back 45,000, 44,400 or 300, like that. Based on that, you can define over here. And there are one more advantage. If you are going to hold it, okay, you can define either holding or not. If it is holding, in the, for example, it is reaches to the expiry day. Okay, today is expiry day. What it will do at 3:15, it will close the current price, current instrument, and it will take the next instrument for the next week instrument automatically. Okay, if you do not want to hold anything, automatically the 3:15 it will close that instrument automatically. You don't need to write anything. Okay, you are going to learn all these things. If you want to customize it, you can customize it accordingly based on your interest. Okay, so once you are done, once you are good with option trading related code, once you prepared it, okay, then you can productionize the code. So either you can run it your local machine. So normally I will run in my local machine. For example, let me show you. I have a schedulers. Okay, so this scheduler I'm going to run it. Just show you. So you can see this task scheduler. Okay, I'm going to run my code, my piece of code on every 1 minute or 5 minutes. I can define it. Okay, so this one, okay, every day it will run. You can see over here, apart from the Saturday and Sunday, every Monday to Friday, it will run automatically. Even if it is running, I want to control it. For example, at 3:15, I want to stop it. Yes, in the code level, you can stop. For example, I have the entry and exit times also I have mentioned in my code. Okay, you will learn these things as well automatically. For example, let me show you somewhere I have kept it. Just give me a minute. So placing the regular orders, yeah. So exit time and entry time you can define automatically. It will place an order, okay, or it will exit the existing order, or it will wake up and it will run. It will pick the order after 9:15 or whatever the things which is required. Okay, these things also you will learn to create by your own ways. Okay, and already I mentioned you paper or live trading. It will send the messages to your Telegram automatically. Once it is placed an order from here in this machine, okay, immediately it, for example, okay, let me show you. It will send the your Telegram, okay, automatically. So whatever the code it is there, you will learn, you will write each and every line in your training. Okay, that is the advantage. Okay, so that you don't need to depend on anybody else. Okay, you can write your own strategy. So strategy is very most important. This is the internal property to you, right? So if it is leaked to somebody else, then they get advantage on this. Okay, so let me stop now. If you have any questions, okay, yeah, if you can ask, unmute yourself. You can ask the question. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah, go ahead.
regarding the strategy, while developing a strategy, so data feed
One
is
minute. Let me 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm not able to hear you. Your voice. Just give me a minute. Let
okay.
me. Because where is it? Your voice is so low. Can you repeat again?
Yes, the data feed which we are using in the strategy building. Okay, so it is an
Uh,
external data feed or the broker which we are using, we're taking a
yeah,
data
you
from
can use
there.
the broker data. You can use the
Okay.
broker data, or you can use the external data also. Broker data, for example, if you use the Zerodha, they will provide you the data from the last 1 year or 1.5 year data.
Okay. So most of the Zerodha's is a paid one APIs. So
Yes,
is
yes.
there
Yeah, you can use the
other
fires. Fires. There are multiple people are there. You can use them as if free of cost. Those things. Fires.
okay.
There are other things also there.
So I previously saw that without using the Zero paid version, they are getting the data feed from the Zerodha. So that can be also thought in this one.
Sorry, repeat again if you don't mind.
So if the Zerodha is a paid version, right, for the APIs to register for that.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
without
yes, yes, yes.
registering, without paying
Yeah, there are
for
other
the
software,
Zerodha.
other open APIs are there, open APIs.
Mm-hmm.
So they will allow you to
Right.
download 15 per minute. One time they can ask you to download the data.
Okay.
For live
Okay.
data, 1 minute data, last 1 minute data, you can get it free of cost from the Fires or anybody else. It won't be
Okay.
any issue.
Okay, so
Okay? It is a
my
free of
question is
cost.
that suppose I have two brokers, okay? In one broker I'm
Okay.
trading and from another broker I'm taking the data feed. Though that can be possible in this.
Uh, yes, it is possible, but you need to write it the code efficiently. Otherwise, the problem is the indicator code. For example, if you are using the Bank Nifty, the Bank Nifty
Hmm.
data is downloaded differently, and the indicator which you mention in the file system, that will be the different, right? So the wherever you are going to place the order, it is going to use the same things. That will be challenging.
Right.
If you differentiate data downloadable token and executable tokens, then you can do that.
Okay, because I saw that from broker to broker there is a minute change in the data. Okay, so
Yeah,
some
changes are there. For example, if you use the tokens information, okay, just give me a minute. So am I audible?
yes, yes,
Okay, so for example, if you see instruments information, right, these
hmm,
instruments information is different from broker to broker, right? So
right.
I have to take the token. This token, based on this token, I am going to download the data, right?
Okay, okay,
And based on this, I'm going to place an order on that particular this guy, another broker. So in this case, you
okay,
have to maintain both people data.
right. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Any question?
no, thanks.
Okay, perfect. So anyone else? Any other questions? So can I go ahead? Okay. So once you are done all these things, right? Now you can go back. So these are all the benefits which you are going to have once you started learning the course from here. Okay. So now you are going to get some of the strategies which working in my case. Okay, so those strategies, how to build the strategies and all, you will learn this code. For example, this is the crude oil. Okay, so I had been testing my own ways. Okay, so these code also you will get it how to do the testing on your own ways. Okay, so win trade ratio you can see 78%. Okay, so win trade is 55, but profit ratio is 78. Okay, you got the 22 orders, you got the 1152 points which you got it. Okay, so if you open the minus means you are in the profit. Okay, so you can see over here. Oh, sorry, not this one. Okay, So here you purchased at this one 5691 and you sold at 60002 6004. Okay, so like this you are going to learn apply your strategies. You keep on modify your strategies. Okay, so yeah, these kind of strategies how to build and all, you will come to know that. Okay, and I'm going to help you out to create your own strategies without any efforts. And in case if you have any scanners, the charting, okay, so you can integrate those scanners into your Python code. Once it is generated any scanner values like instruments, you can take those instruments and you can place an order into the system. Okay, automatically it will place the order. And trade view integration also, you are going to get the code and you can use that to integrate with your trade view, or whoever write the models or strategies over there, you can use them and you can place the order in your system automatically. Okay, and you will learn the price action techniques. It's a intraday wise price action techniques and candlestick patterns, and you will get the support if you want to. For example, once you complete the training, and you can come back to me, I will create a group over there. If you have any questions or if you have any doubts, you can reach me out over there. I can help you out. Okay, and suggestion based trading. For example, you don't know the Python, you don't know anything. Okay, and still you want to use the automation because you are not going to sit with in front of the computer. Okay, in that case you can use the suggestion based trading. For example, you can mention, you can send a message from your mobile to your system, then it will pick up that message and it will place an order into your system automatically. For example, why you are going to use this one? So some of the times the tips will be whoever providing to you, they are going to say that, for example, the price is running as 90 rupees, for example SPI, and they ask you to place the order at 100 rupees. Once it is crosses the 100 rupees, they will ask you to place the order. In this case, you have to sit in front of the computer all the day if it is crossing or not, crossing or not. That is a manual efforts, right? So to avoid that, you can use this option to place the order by yourself. Okay, and as I told you, multi-user support, which it mean you can add any number of users to your code. For example, somebody, you created a strategy and it is working fantastic and you want to marketize, and or just you want to give it as a profit share kind of thing, and you can ask your customers, okay, you can come to on board and I will run in behalf of you, in your account, and once the profit is generated, and we will take it off or maybe 10% to me, you can give it to me. So like that you can achieve it, use things. Okay, so that's all. Anything which you like to know from me?
So you're referring trade view. Is that about trading view?
Sorry, can you repeat again, Ravi, if you don't mind?
Yeah, you are mentioned the slide is trade view multiple times. Is that trading view or a trade view? Means I don't have idea on that.
1 minute, one
Trade
more
view.
minute. Yeah, now you can go. Sorry.
Okay. You're referring for the trade view terminology. Is that trading view or a trade view?
Trade view, the terminal trade view is there, right? Normally most of the people they use, correct? This one.
Yeah, trading view. Okay, that's what I got
Yeah,
confused with that.
sorry. Yeah, yeah, all right.
Yes.
Maybe I put it the name as trade view, right? So that's why keep on referring that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's I thought. I thought it's a new platform. Okay.
No. It's a trading view. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone? Anything which you like to know?
Yes, suppose I have some paid indicator in the trading view. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
can utilize that in the code. Means when the signal
Mm-hmm.
has occurred, how to means like a
Mm-hmm.
screener kind of thing. Can I do like
Mm.
that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, because the code, the Pine script is not visible. Okay, so only we have an indicator
Mhm.
over there, and it used to give the signals.
Yeah, once it is signal is generated, then it will send you the message to your Python script. Python script, it will place the order and it will send a message to your WhatsApp or maybe Telegram, whatever it is you defined. And if the order is in the hold, so it will in the next minute it will go and verify. Okay, this order is in the hold, and it will cancel and it will place the order again.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all for today, team. So we are going to start the batch for the Monday onwards. Okay, and one more batch if the based on the your time interest. Okay, either Saturday or Sunday or maybe weekdays or weekends, whatever the way you want. Please let me know. Please drop me the message to my WhatsApp. Okay, same 6366705308. You can use this number to send the message to me. You have already existing account, right? So already you are in the part of the group. Just as a group admin, I'm the group admin over there. Just drop the messages to me. Okay. Thank you, team. Thank you. Thank you.